What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to Strictly Blizzness, episode 166, presented by Edge VR Arcade. Cousin Subs and our friends at Creative Edge Productions. Cousin Subs, you can get free fries with promo code
GBB fries
when online ordering in
Wisconsin.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We were here last week, so
yeah,
just felt like that was what to say.
We have no special guest.
Nope.
Today.
It was a somebody
week.
ask if we could.
Yes.
They asked for Max to make an appearance specifically on the.
We will have other players. We'll let you know. Just not this week.
Yes.
Because they were just on a bye.
Yep.
And let's talk about what's happening in Green Bay this week because it changes everything for us as of 11:30 today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Does it show on my face how I feel about said draft?
Yes. So by the time you watch this, the office will be physically closed. It is open today and tomorrow. Knapp said, well, by the time you watch this, that won't be a relative statement.
It'll be over by then.
The timestamp. Don't go to the office when you're watching this and Thursday and Friday. Everything the news says and all the local traffic alerts we get is that's kind of D-Day for the roads around us. Yeah.
So he had hoped that he could get to the office to have it open just in case?
Yeah. So by the time fans watch this, he will have succeeded in that. He is there this morning while we're recording. So he did that. But like Lombardi is a mess. I drove my brother by just to show the stage. And depending on which way you get on Lombardi.
You can't get off. You got to get off Lombardi. Yeah. But he's not going to be there during the draft at all.
No.
He was hoping he could have the office open or...
Yeah, I mean, you get some random people there wondering what indoor football is, and you'll have plenty of people on the backside on Homegrown at Stadium View, the bar, distillery, all that stuff, enjoying watching remotely, not going into the draft, and for some odd reason wanting to be in the chaos of it. But yes,
yep. See, they're crazy. They're just
Kathy
crazy.
has been invited to a party that she declined. I also declined said party, but we do appreciate the invite from Network Health. So
yes, I had two others that I just said I really. Like I told them, I really don't want to be down there.
Yep.
I just don't. But I know there are a lot of people that are excited to be down there. Joey Bonadonna is going to be down there the whole time, which that does not surprise me. I just
crazy.
I just don't get it. I'm a football fan, but
yeah, like I watched the first round on TV, but like I don't. Like when I was driving by with Kyle, like it's like gated all the way back through Titletown District, and the invite we would have said yes to is in the townhomes right on the Titletown field. Like that's what Brian had told me from Network Health.
Right.
It's like fan experiences, stages and stuff built all the way that far back. Like
right. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah, I guess the experience by the time you actually walk up to where the stage is filled with stuff. But
right.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just weird that there's that much stuff, but it's a couple 100,000 people they're expecting, which Green Bay is not that big, people. I'm just saying, it's just not. So with that being said, this is a behind the scenes, so we're going to tell you what this has done to affect us. So as of this morning, so this would be Monday, all of our guys have to move out of housing so that the hotel has availability for being able to charge more money to the people coming into town. I said it, and I'm okay with saying it because that's what it is. The almighty dollar has won. So our guys are packing up and heading down to a local college. So they have to find a new place to practice. They have to find other places to eat, which will probably be just on campus. Our medical provider has to go down there, and it's a good hour plus away from Green Bay. So they're there until they leave for Massachusetts, which they leave this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of coming home from Massachusetts, they're going to go to Tulsa and stay in Tulsa the whole week before the game. Then they're going to come home from Tulsa, pack their stuff up, and come back to Green Bay because then they can move back into their housing. So it's a conundrum. Thank you, NFL. And I get it. The NFL, the Packers, this is an experience of a lifetime for Packer fans, for the Packers in general. Just didn't fare as well for us. And that's okay. I don't
I don't know what to say to that, so.
I don't believe that, but it's okay. It is what it is. That's what we do, right? We pivot. If stuff happens, we pivot.
Yep.
So
for sure.
All of you that are coming to town, have fun, be safe, and leave our town intact, please. I'm more worried about the cleanup after.
Yeah.
Because the setup really has been daunting. But
we technically can't get back into the building, even though the draft will have completed by then until midweek before the May 10th game, depending on how fast the NFL loads out.
Can respond, right?
Yep.
Right.
And I haven't read on the back end what reopening some of those roads look like. So just pay attention on social media on when the office is physically reopened. We had anticipated Monday the 28th. I just don't know which way they're bringing out any materials they've used to build everything or what that looks like. I just haven't seen anything past the draft in regards to roads yet. So
yeah, I know the local unions are going to be engaged already on Sunday night into Monday.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot there to tear down. And like you said, getting materials moved back out. There's semi after semi that dropped things off.
Yeah, and pay attention in regards to the view party stuff for the upcoming weekends on social media too. So we'll announce when we know what.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's happening.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was pretty much all I had other than, did you notice my cup is different?
Yes. Is that because you're supporting Quick Trip or the other cup is MIA?
Well, it's because I'm supporting Quick Trip.
Nice.
I do like my best buddy.
Nice.
Yeah. See that? I go in and whenever I bring in, because you bring in your cup, you get a refill. It's not a free refill, but it's a couple pennies off, which is fine because I'm trying to save my planet by not having too much plastic as best I can.
Nice.
Anyway, I fill it all the way to the top with ice and then just pour a little bit of soda in.
Nice.
But yes, not free refills. Refills on your cups if you bring them back to Quick Trip. So I'm just doing a plug for Quick Trip. And it's because I left my mug at home today.
So over the holiday weekend, did you watch any of the games? I did not. I only looked at final scores.
I tuned in. Yeah, well, I tuned in because I had so much going on. So I would tune in just to kind of see how they did on an Easter weekend because that could be hit or miss. If you had people in town for celebrating the holiday, I could see. But then there's a lot of people that go out of town. We didn't have a game, as you guys know. So I would tune in, kind of check in once a quarter on all of the games. And then, oh, what was that final score? Kind of check in. So
I think, and I didn't go back and even prep for the episode today because that wouldn't be my jam to prep for the episode.
Well, when have you ever?
But I think on our division, we have a bunch of X and 2 teams now. Like,
We
this is
do.
the way that shook out. Fishers, Quad Cities is still undefeated, but I think everybody else. Jacksonville might be X and 1, but Massachusetts got them, and now Massachusetts is X and 2. And I just don't know how many games people have played at this point. That's why I keep saying that.
Yeah, there's
I just
still
know their loss count. So,
there's still a couple that are one game off from us, but with this bye, it'll start to catch up now. But yeah, we're going into Mass. Important game. Important game for us on lots of levels. So.
Yeah, and then a rematch on the back of that, a rematch with Tulsa, which we all know how that game went if you were at Kids Night. So,
yeah, that's going to be Tulsa is not a team to just take for granted. That's for sure.
And they put people in their building for sure.
And they do.
So,
They do. And they have a really cool, I saw on social media, they have a contest going on, which is really cool. Check them out. Scan a QR code when you come in the building. I'm not going to say anything else. Go check out their social media.
Yeah, they do some great stuff.
They do.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had will not fully talk about it on air, but I think it was them, or actually it was Jacksonville that intrigued Knapp. What Jacksonville did recently regarding playing as a different team. And so you and I and Knapp can have some real fun dialogue about that. Go check out Jacksonville social media. It's all over what they did. They, much like minor league baseball, they flipped their name and supported another team in the area, and it was pretty cool. So, yep.
Wait, are you thinking that we're going to flip our name to the Packers?
No. After all
and
you
get
just
in
shared.
trouble?
No. It wasn't an NFL team. It was a local college team, I think. So
Very
I don't
cool.
know sports like Knapp does. I don't know what the actual story was behind it, but it was really well received and kind of cool. So, yep.
Nice. As long as you can get away with doing it, you got the permission.
Yep.
More power to them.
Yeah.
I noticed that their jerseys were different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I guess I must have missed in fast forwarding
Yeah.
what was going on, but I'm like, that doesn't even look like
I
them
know.
on the field.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah. Other than I can run down the May 10th.
Yeah, I think we should. I mean, we have a couple more episodes
Yep.
to record, but
I'll bring in the sunglasses next episode and some of the blackout breast cancer stuff. So, but May 10th is the next home game, 3:05 Saturday. Blackout breast cancer, first ever indoor drone show, period, not just at a Blizzard game, at the Rush Center. First 1,000 receive blackout breast cancer pink and black sunglasses thanks to Cherry Optical Lab. $5 for a hot dog and soda. It's a good family day one. Last of the non-Friday games. So if you're looking to catch an afternoon game, probably a good one to do so before we go straight Friday nights. So
yeah, and it is Mother's Day weekend.
Yep.
So if you're looking for something to do with moms do appreciate family time. She may look at you and say, really, a football game? Is that for me or is that for your dad and you? And you say, Mom, it's for you because women like it too.
yeah. It'll be a neat game all around. I think our friends at FRC Youth Football are actually highlighting their women's flag football program at halftime,
Excellent.
and it just kind of leaned in on that one. And we had a real cool Holy Family school reached out, and they're doing a mom-son. They used to do bowling, and they actually picked a Blizzard game instead, so they're going to do a mom-son Blizzard game on that game too. So, yeah, it's a great – 3:05, and you still have your entire weekend. It's a great –
Exactly.
we won't have been there in a month either, so if you're looking to – catch
Yeah.
Blizzard football again. So
And stay for the drone show.
yes,
Not the first in the IFL,
correct.
but we'll see if it's the best in the IFL.
right. So it'll be neat.
I hope I didn't get in trouble for that. Oopsie.
I don't know. He watches. He had a weird question that I probably should have asked him, and it won't get us in trouble. But like, what happened inside the IFL?
It's
Is it getting
not gone.
repackaged for the
Well,
network, or
kind of.
okay?
I think it's
Or
more
is it
of,
on the network and I just didn't check? If so,
Yeah.
I apologize.
no, it's not yet, but I think that's kind of
Okay.
the holdout. And those of you that have the IFL network, we are still working behind the scenes on getting some stuff developed. There's different idiosyncrasies with the pages that we have to get through first, and then we'll be adding content, both from an IFL perspective as well as from each of the teams. So
Cool. Yeah, I didn't. We
He-
had been
he just-
asking. I actually
he just-
watched that one.
he just couldn't do what we do.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yes.
guess that was a
He
challenge.
needs more Sean in his life.
He does. He
Shout
needs
out
a
Sean.
sidekick. That's what he needs.
Right,
He needs
right.
a sidekick. I don't even know who he would have on the show with him. Tom Fossinelli. Now there's an idea.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, just want to say thanks again to Jim Schaefer. A lot of people enjoyed that episode, which was really cool to see. And I thought this would be fun at some point. If we can like take a clip of Jim and Corey kind of talking on the
Yeah.
sideline, and then we voice
Oh.
over what they're actually saying, even though we have no idea what, they're actually saying.
Yeah.
Kind of make it a fun thing. Or have
That would
the
be
two of them on the
entertaining,
show
actually,
and
yes.
come up with some
Yeah.
kind of fun banter.
They could voice over our show.
Where'd you get those shoes, Corey? I really like those shoes. You
Yep.
know what, Jim? Don't get in my face about my shoes.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, all good stuff. That's all I got.
Same.
I know you didn't ask me, but I'm just saying it. Because sometimes...
What else you got?
That's all I got.
Well, should we hit him with it?
Let's hit him with it.
Go Blizz. Don't forget to like, follow,
subscribe,
share,
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.